But I didn't start the thing with the thing open, so it's gonna show the bad. Yeah! Absolute love when BizHawk does this. I'm taking the time instead of fixing it to say give it up for BizHawk and OBS capturing the absolute right window every single time. Gotta love it. I definitely didn't mean the actual video game part or anything. Anyway, we're putting Mario in go mode like right now. Hey, welcome to Super 7 Shuffled Slam Solo Special Significant Specialist Lesson Elite Elegant Man Danger Zone. How's it going, Reimu? Star Fox 64, yeah. I expect the mirror of that joke when I actually play Star Fox 64 for Shuffletime 3. Oh, nice. Good job, Reimu. Genuinely proud of you. I've done my part in that as well. Because fuck payment processors. Alright, so what do I got? I got charge, ice. Oh, ice. Ugh. So I got charge and spacer, and I have 1 reserve tank. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The I consent, but it's payment processors. Exactly. But how's it going, everyone? Besides that topical fun thing, how's it going? So because I have the Varia tweaks on, I can just turbo my way out. I'm gonna come back to Super Metroid as soon as Mario is released. But I'm in Mario Go mode, so... You know, I pulled TM Opera O in Uma Musume, and I am really happy and also kind of terrified at my ability to pull an off-banner 0.2% or something like that. I wish I had wave beam. Mario's gonna have a lot of stuff because I have basically played none of it. Part of the O family along with Sakura Bakshino. I think the O in that means king or something like that. So like Bakushin is like the speed king of cherry blossoms. And TM Opera is the king of opera. Bow down to her. She is my favorite. She is voiced by Love Live star from Muse, Nico Yozawa. So put some respect on her name as it is. You wouldn't know by listening, though. You would not know by listening to opera talk or sing that that was Nico Yozawa. Misha, what is up? Hi, hello. You wanted Karnan while you adore McQueen. You wanted to escape the Tenno show loop. That's okay. I'm probably in the same boat now that I have opera. I'm so happy, though. I don't care. She's fave. What is a gotcha if you're not pulling on fave? The real saying is waifu, but I don't do waifu stuff. Not because I'm like above it or anything, it's just a personal me thing. I ain't about that. But the fact that I pulled my favorite off banner when her banner was several banners ago and I didn't pull her then, and I really, really wanted to pull her then. Everybody that was doing polls in the call, which is why I'm late, I'm gonna fully concede that that is actually a good chunk of why I'm late. We got the things we were after. Why am I checking that as if that's gonna be anything? The king of trademarked operas, exactly. Put some respect on her Nico name. You would not know by listening to opera. Then again, maybe. I don't know. I haven't like watched news in a really long time. Majestic mushrooms. Why is that marked as progression? Oh wait, no. No wait, no. That's a Donald weapon. Why is that marked as progression? I was thinking the horse girls as actual race horses. Uma Derby. I've seen that image. That's a recovery heart, but that's the last thing I need. Mario is in go mode. I personally think of them as idols, but I'm like really into anime specifically idol stuff. I'm in go mode. You won 7th of it. How's it going, Sig? I'm into Ball and Dagon idols. KH2 Rando disregards a lot of stuff vaguely combat helpful as progression. I guess so. But it's like a Donald weapon isn't gonna make or break, like, my fight with Roxas in which Donald doesn't show up. Waiting on your frozen cherry limeade? Hell yeah. Gotta see if the frozen is better. I prefer not frozen, but that's because I don't like frozen drinks to begin with. We starting SM? Technically, no. We're putting Mario into go mode and starting and finishing Mario. Just I ended yesterday on getting the speed booster, which is what I needed to put Mario into go mode. Tried one for the first time yesterday. It's okay. Got a backup regular one too. Okay, cool. Perfect. How's it going, Draconics? You know, a friend got me into Love Live. And I'm really, really into, I really got into Love Live. Like, really, really got into Love Live. It's really good. I love it a lot. The music is stellar. So, like, opera was fave for a lot of reasons. Gonna full restart BizHawk at the same time here, so I can do Mario stuff. Going well, that's good, that's good. Just drank that recently, cherry limeade. Yeah, I know, it's like the cherry limeade from Sonic is stellar. You want bourbon, just really like her design. A part of my like absolute want to have pulled opera comes from the voice. Not just because like the same voice actress as Nico Yazawa, but like deep voiced singing. Like, a woman with a deep voice singing is just good. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day, to seek the pale enchanted gold. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, while hammers fell like ringing bells, in places deep where dark things sleep, in hollow halls beneath the fells. For ancient king and elvish lord, there many a gleaming golden hoard, they shaped and wrought and light they caught, to hide in gems on hilt of sword. On silver necklaces they strung, the flowering stars on crowns they hung, the dragon fire. In twisted wire they meshed the light of moon and sun. Tolkien. I just read this one, I'm not doing Tolkien twice, I'm sorry. No repeats. Cool, we're in go mode. What is that, Lord of the Rings? I believe so. It's either that or the opening to The Hobbit. The Hobbit is more about greed and its side effects than the dragon stuff. That was kind of fresh. Yeah. The Hobbit was a very fun read. Lord of the Rings I have not read. I could not stay with it. The Hobbit was easy. I read that like 3-4 times. That was a very fun read. Lord of the Rings? It's a great... I've never sat through the movie either. Not because I don't like it or have an aversion to it or too many people told me I had to. I just don't have the 18 hours to do that all in one sitting. They were books. How's it going, Alpaca? How are you doing? Read Lord of the Rings a few times, but not all the times where it's success. Right, I didn't need fly because the exits aren't swapped. I was in go mode the whole time. I normally have the setting to where the secret exit is actually the secret exit, and that's the normal exit. And like for some reason in randos it's reversed and reversed again, like inverted camera. Doesn't help. Return to the King is 5 endings? Oh my god. You know there's collectors out there. Like, I'm assuming, like, different editions have different endings. One of the endings from the book isn't there to begin with. Oh, fun. If this doesn't work out, I'll go get myself a horse. Kimi no Yoshiga. I was in go mode the whole time. I forgot about the weirdness with Donut Ghost House. All 5 endings happen in the movie. Oh, okay. Just could have ended it 5 times story-wise, but went here's another. Oh, okay. At least it isn't as drastic as Blade Runner, despite Blade Runner having 2 endings. Anyway, it was just a cross-section of nerd stuff that I never got into. I'm sure they're good. I could have finished this a long time ago if I had just remembered that setting exists. Oh, cool, the good one. Oh, cool, the fast ones. All 6 original Star Trek movies. I haven't seen any of the Star Trek movies except for like one of the new ones or whatever. We will take getting hit once, actually. Because I'm living. I should not be alive right now, just throwing that out there. The classics have a high entrance toll, kinda. I just don't have that kind of attention span. To be fair, that should have been my litmus test of being ADHD, because I was given the Lord of the Rings trilogy books as a gift on Christmas by my grandmother. And I sure tried. I sure tried. She's gone, Kaizo? What? How's it going, Chaos? Don't get me wrong, I want to learn how to play at a Kaizo level. Oh, I don't have spin jumps. Kind of awkward. Luigi Mario having a panic. Just tired. Yeah, makes sense. I am too. It's that Lord of the Rings is legitimately slow. Yeah. I tried. I gave it, like, such a try. Never seen the movies, never read the books. I'm sure they're great. I'm sure the story is absolutely fantastic. But I don't have that kind of time to watch the movies, and I don't have that kind of attention span to read the books. I should have gotten hit. I'm messing around. Saw Superman went there for crypto. I need to see it. I need to see... Oops. Superman. Oh, that's really not good for me. Can you drop like 2 more of those guys? That'd be great. I'm playing bad on the easy phase. GG Mario, and I could have done this a long time ago. I didn't actually need speed booster. To be fair, it was a fun journey. Really want to see the anime they released recently. I didn't know Lord of the Rings had an anime. Nothing wrong with that. Like when people read what they want to read when it's good for them. Yeah, and I'm not even saying like it's bad or I don't like it. It's just, I just couldn't get into it. If you can handle all the Star Wars trilogies, you can handle Lord of the Rings. Yeah, if you watch 9 movies, you can watch 3 movies. Which may or may not be accurate, actually. They might, like 9 Star Wars movies might equate the director's cut of the Lord of the Rings movies. I don't know. Just don't expect a masterpiece. I never said I was gonna get into it. I resisted it this long. All right, Burbio found the princess. That's a lot of neat stuff. Let's start from the top. I don't know why I'm scrolling up a lot. Okay, a bottle to Burb is whatever. I already had one. Both shields, Lamau. 5 Triforce pieces to ALTTP. Big key to Swamp Palace. The Bigoron sword. Oh, nice. A lot of Triforce pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Triforce pieces to OOT. I had a bunch of my own stuff. P Balloon and Blue Switch. That was about it, though. 3 Sky Fragments and nothing else really of interest to Mystic Quest. A Reserve Tank to Super Metroid and a bunch of ammo. Cutter and a Heart Star 1 to Kirby. Ridelands, I wanted... So, 2 worlds and some magic upgrades. Some shmovement. A couple of weapons, some armor. And then retaliating / magnet burst and counter guard and tornado fusion. So I got a lot of really good... And jackpot. So nothing super mega groundbreaking, but a lot of really good stuff just got sent out. Let me... What is up? Hi, hello. Goofy damage control. Yep. And I'll see I can do it again. Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. Okay. Dove gets her knowledge of Lord of the Rings through Lego Lord of the Rings. That would be the only way I would consume the story, I think. It's 12 hours a movie if you take into account the extended cuts. Okay, so Star Wars would probably equate it after 2 trilogies then. That makes sense. Personal recommendation is Stormlight Archive because I like Final Fantasy. No pressure on that either. I should get into that. Phrased it as Stormlight Archive and not Cosmere. Oh, okay. Brandon Sanderson. What? Sorry, I didn't rated someone else. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Any raid is good raid. I'll, you know, if I get raided, I don't care if someone raids me with 1 viewer. I'm gonna shout them out and thank them. Like, you know, I never judge a raid by the size of it. I do get flustered at large raids, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, thanks for the raid of 1 person. Okay, bye. I'm not gonna do that. I appreciate anybody who raids me no matter how big or small the raid is. So, you don't have to apologize for not raiding me. I appreciate you coming by to hang out. Okay, I thought that was one name intentionally. You never know with literature. You never know. I would have bought it wholesale. He's the son of Brandon Sander, yeah. Raided by 19 people the other day and took your glasses off to clean them because you thought you'd gone mad, yeah. I occasionally, very rarely get raided by like lots and lots of people, and it's like, but why though? I'm a little bird on the internet. Anyway, let's actually get back to Super Metroid. Let's actually get back to Super Metroid. Yeah, if I had remembered the weirdness about Donut Ghost House and just gotten the normal exit for a check, I would have realized I was in go mode and done that a lot sooner. Oh, well. What can you do? Here we go. I can cross off Smoo. One down. Not a big streamer in any way, shape, or form, but you can definitely accommodate more voices. Yeah, I do have friends that, and I mean friends that like raid me with amounts of viewers. I'm not gonna shame them by saying the number, and I always appreciate it because it's like, again, there's like a bajillion streams you could raid. And people choose mine, and I'm always appreciative. I never, ever bemoan or belittle a raid for size. Cause like, oh yeah, someone could raid me for 4 viewers, but like, maybe one of them becomes like a permanent regular forever. You don't know. You never know. So like, you know, at my size, I'll take that. At any size, I'll take that. But like, at my size, I would take that. Anyway, now we're actually starting with Metroid. Because I have a lot I can do here now, too, suddenly. I got some stuff. Another reserve tank is nice. And that is an okay amount of missiles and supers. I would have preferred plasma, I would have preferred to get plasma out of that release. Because I think I am just like going to go to... I don't like the amount of health I have going into Phantoon. I think I'll just like follow the game. I'm rusty as hell. I have not played this in an age. I wanted to play it for my birthday, so I haven't played it. Probably haven't played this in like half a year. I'm not going to do something reckless like go into Phantoon with 4 energy tanks. Metroid versus Margatroid. You say that, but then Alice Margatroid is just gonna have like a Metroid plushie the next time that Marissa comes by for tea. You and your friends always rate each other when you're on the end of your stream earlier than usual, and none of them were on. That is totally fair and valid. I tend to habit raid a lot of my friends as well. I should support more voices than that. But also the people I raid are people I just like hang out with and hang out in their streams, so it's really a cozy thing. The people I raid are usually, this is really cozy. Unless I'm like doing a raid train, then obviously I know who I'm raiding out to, but... You finally got a hat, eh? Yep. Don't have to raid you. If you streamed, I would. Don't think the Metroids would do well in Gensokyo, like Chirno and oh yeah. Chirno alone would like body the Metroids. The deities would body the Metroids. Rimu, Marissa, Sanae, anyone's like typically playable. I think the only playable characters that would even have a semblance of a struggle against the Metroids would be Reisen and Yomu. And even then, I'm not really confident in that assessment myself. Enjoy meeting and talking to new people unless it's a random Marvel. Yeah. Hero shooters, I don't want to know anybody. Jane, what is up? Hi, hello. Utsuho would stress test their ability to absorb energy. Oh yeah, for sure. Tell you what, take as much as you like, and in return, I'll take your hands. I think Norfair is kind of the play right now. Regular Norfair. I'm not going into Ridley with 4 energy tanks. I'm not that good at Metroid. Like, yeah, I have 2 reserve tanks, but it's not gonna last real long. About T and Queen. Gone. You know, because Americans have such, like, creative insults going on here. And I say that I am American. Triforce pieces are always good to find at this point. Right, I should look right now. I should look now. How many Triforce? I have 40 of 69. Okay. So I need 29 more Triforce pieces for ALTTP, and I have some stuff I can do there. I need 15 more for Ocarina of Time. Any Triforce piece at this point is really good. Like, the thing of me is Burb first. I appreciate that sentiment. I'll be real. God knows I don't like to think of myself as American these days. It's hilarious because you and your ex-work friends used to say the worst stuff to just prepare for your shifted retail. I've been there. One time, because I held fast food for 2.5 years, one time during holiday season, I was on this schedule for like 2.5 extra hours, but it was really slow, and we were told, hey, if it's really slow, you can just go. I had been working there long enough to know that as soon as like your relief, which I was to my coworker, leaves, that's when everybody comes out of the woodwork and decides they're gonna just mob the person who just like lost their backup. So I made a point of up front in front of the customers and everybody going, okay, I'm off work, I'll see you tomorrow. Wave, go behind door, sip soda, 3, 2, oh, he has a line. Funny that. And I was on the schedule for 2.5 hours, so of course I was like there to work, and I can't just abandon my coworker. I was milking the clock. I was 100% milking the clock. I could have bailed. So I did that like 2 or 3 times over the course of like an hour and a half, and then eventually it did stop working. Eventually, like, people. But as soon as I left for real, I did see my coworker the next day, and he was like, yeah, no, it had happened again. As soon as you actually left. Sky Pirates know no borders. This is true. Alas, hopefully not forever yet, right? Used to run the walk-in freezer so customers usually didn't bother. Yeah. I would hide in the back whenever I could. There's a lot I would do, yeah. I don't think there's a check down here, but I'm going to anyway. What does clock milk taste like? It is a very temporal flavor. It's timeless, really. Bum bum. Okay. Just play the thing. I'm contractually obligated to read whatever text is put there. Yeah, it's in the contract I signed. Little cat thing with red eyes told me I had to do it. I don't have wave beam. Why did I come in here? One Christmas, you turned around to a 40-something-year-old man who was asking for turkeys. It's like, why are you in here? I worked at a hot dog place that did not sell soda. This part of the detail is very important because not a lot of people were like in on that, right? And so every now and then you'd get people like asking for a Coke or something because like everywhere else in the mall at that time had soda. So like, yeah, no problem, that's whatever. Most people just like, yeah, sorry, we don't have soda. Oh, okay, whatever. Well, then I'll have lemonade. Or, you know, whatever. Like, there we go. It's like, blessed be to screw attack suddenly. But every now and then you get people like absolutely livid about the fact that we didn't have soda. Super. I'll take HP up on Kingdom Hearts. And it's easy for me to go, okay, but like read the menu. When it's an honest mistake, I never really cared. But when someone got mad at me over it, me personally, by the way, I'm the reason that, you know, they can't get a soda at a hot dog place. That's not the worst one. I have stories for days, by the way. Yeah, go to a neighboring store for soda. Yeah, like most people fell into one of two categories. Like, oh, okay, well then I guess I'll have a lemonade. Or, oh, okay, I'll like go to McDonald's for it. Because we had McDonald's at the time in the mall. And that was at the time McDonald's was doing like dollar sodas. So I'm like, I would actually start telling people, if you don't want a lemonade, McDonald's has sodas for $1 any size. Like, and like, yeah, most people were pretty cool about it. Like a vast majority of people were really cool about it. But then some people would get like really mad, really huffy, and like cancel their whole order. Like, no, thank you for the $20 tip. I didn't see the amount because
instead of having part of the money going to Twitch, I'm just tossing it at you instead, Tilda.
Tilda. No, thank you for the $20 tip. I appreciate it. I should just be at the top. There we go. And it's very generous of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love, hype, Red Mag, Chocobo, whatever emotes you want to throw. Thank you for that generous tip. I really do appreciate it. You get the strangest customers in retail. Strange is a word I would use if I was trying to be tactful. You say Sody Pop. Do we have any pop sayers? Sody Pop is fine. Saying pop ironically, I do for a bit. I'm very much not a pop sayer, but I don't judge people for how they talk. I used to be horrible about things like grammar and like, you know, typos and all of that nonsense. And then as I got older, I realized I don't care that much, actually. I had to sit down and ask myself, do I really care if someone makes a typo on the internet? The answer may not surprise you at all. No, I don't. But yeah, people would like get mad, cancel their whole order, lecture me, chew me out. I had one like middle-aged dad like start swearing at me. Mall security had to get involved. One of the neighboring food court places called mall security. I didn't. I very rarely did. I think I did like all of like once or twice in the entire 2.5 years I was there. But people got so mad, and it's like, just go to McDonald's. You send your partner or your kids to McDonald's and pick up the sodas. It's not hard. Just go get your sodas elsewhere. The lemonade place isn't gonna have soda, and sometimes you're just gonna have to accept that facet of life. Everyone should be forced to work 3 months in retail to learn how to talk to each other. I would say 6 months to a year, specifically to graduate high school. Like, come out of high school with the skill set of learning how to actually interact with other human beings. Because, like, you learn that in fucking kindergarten. You learn how to say please and thank you. And it absolutely pisses me off that, like, people just decide to throw that away as soon as they turn, like, depending on circumstances, like, 14 to, like, 40. Because when I did my 2.5 years in food service, children were polite to me. Teenagers were polite to me. The mall rats that just wanted to, like, score a bunch of free samples said please and thank you. Old people were nice to me. College students were, most of the time, nice to me, except med students. People in their, like, 40s to mid-50s were the worst, like, most consistently impolite at best. And I'm not saying every single person in that age group, because I had a few that were, like, really cool. But if you had to ask me per capita who I thought the worst customers were, It's like, you know, American people in like the 40 to 55 age group. Like per capita. Now, if you wanted me to be really generalizing, I would say med students were the actual worst. Like I said, it gets worse. Usually just say the specific name like Coke, unless you're not bothering to say fizzy drink. I just say soda. I need to catch up on chat, and that's rare for me. You make a contract to be a Galactus's herald and use cosmic power to make me a goddamn star. Con. Your city says pop, yeah. You use pop and your brother uses soda. I just say soda. Spicy water isn't Coke, it's root beer. Working in a place like Subway count as retail? Yeah, retail slash fast food. I kind of lump it all into one. Amount of people who used to think you were lying when you said something wasn't in stock. Oh yeah, nope, been there too. Just didn't want to waste your own time to appease them when you knew we didn't have it. Oh yeah. Oh no. I live and die by malicious compliance. So what I would do if we were out of something, I would tell people, and again, a vast majority of the time people were cool about it. Like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Oh well, I'll come back another time or I'll get something else. You know, most, like, again, when I tell these horror stories about fast food and retail, they're really few and far between. It's just when you get a bad customer, it's very memorable. But like sometimes be like, no, I know you have it in the back. You're just saying because you don't want to make it. Go check for me. Okay. Hey, this song on the radio is pretty neat. I'm going to sit here and listen to this for a few minutes while I pretend to look in the back for the thing I know we don't have. Because it's Monday. The stock hasn't come in yet. I'm wasting your time. I'm pretending to look while listening to rock music on the radio. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, no, I looked all over the back. I scoured the fridge and everything. I'm sorry, sir. We just don't have it. I was about to say, oh, no, that's a super missile door too. Yeah, I'm not getting out that way. Take that as a yes. Yeah, Subway is basically fast food. Fast food, retail, I lump them all together, really. Age bracket that did a certain thing that caused a certain other thing to happen to change the course of history, yep. The worst would be about 10 years older than that. People who are starting to get time fuzzy and ask for stuff that disappeared decades ago. Old people were great to me because they would tell me stories if we were slow. Most of the time they were like really polite. If I had a line, they would just get their stuff and go. If I was slow, they would want to tell a story, and by God, did I meet some interesting people. Like the good customers were also memorable. Like old bikers and like people who'd been through wars and stuff, and people who traveled a lot, you know, because their generation had money and we don't. But like, it was very interesting to listen to some of these people go on about like just their lives and stuff. And they were always really polite about it. Children were like, I think I can count on one hand the number of children that were like not polite to me. And even then, not even a candle to like the most mediocre of bad customers. Like children were fine. Teenagers in the mall, like, oh, teenagers are so rude. I never had a rude teenager because like they were always asking me for free samples, so like I can always just say no. So like typically, yeah, they're gonna be polite about it. And I had no problem giving out free samples because I was yelled at by management like, hey, you gotta put out more samples. Okay. So I just like learned when the mall rats were like about and put out displays that like made regional manager really happy to see. Oh, I'm taking initiative. I'm doing a cool thing. I'm drawing attention. I'm feeding the mall rats and they're gonna say please and thank you and we're all gonna have a good time here. And you get to take a photo of this little display of samples I put out. We all win in this scenario, but like they were all cool to me. Yeah, they'd be adamant they bought it last week too, yep. Don't know which one you like better overall. They're just different enough. That makes sense. I know I prefer not frozen myself, but that's just because I'm like not a fan of frozen drinks as a whole. Because I don't eat or drink things fast enough for it to not turn into like kind of slushy, syrupy water. Seen people ask for things that haven't been sold anywhere for years. Oh yeah, coupons that expired decades prior. Oh yeah. Fast food joint you were working at didn't have a back. Yeah. And yet, people will assume you have this secret room that has their order. You prefer the bite of regular cherry limeade. I just like cherry limeade from Sonic in general. He once told a customer if they could find it in your freezer, you'd buy their entire shopping for them, yeah. Like, you want to take a look? I'll open the door for you. Go right ahead. Knock yourself out. You'll find out real quick on our 4 little fridges we got back here that we don't have the thing you want. You had full view of everything from the front counter, yeah. When people ask you to check the back for something, you're legally allowed to no-clip them into the back rooms. Yes, I agree, Orchid. Absolutely. I wish the back rooms existed when I was working fast food. There's so many people I would have just no-clipped out of there. Also, I see the hydrate. I'm just like, chat's bumping today. Heck yeah. Teenagers don't know how to be rude in a truly awful and effective way like boomers do. Pretty much. Like, oh, teenagers are so rude. Why? Because they're like, hey, dude, got any samples? How is that? And what planet is that rude? It's a direct, simple question. It's very straightforward. If you're looking for something that isn't on display and you care enough to ask where when they generally restock it, yeah. Can you please 4D print one real quick? Yeah. I don't bother people working food or retail. Because, like, if I don't see it, I'm not going to make someone go out of their way. They probably got other things to do. When they admit the store has stopped stocking it up, yeah. Your walk-in freezer was quite big. 60 steps from the entrance, all the way around in the back to get the entrance. Lived in there, so you knew what you didn't have, yeah. Oh, I would absolutely take it as an opportunity to stop working for a few minutes. Oh, really? It's only 2 missiles? Okay, I thought it was 3 to transition phase here. Oh, the double, nice. Get hurt on a spike. There are a lot of reasons why I'll stop going to a place. For quote-unquote bad customer service, it would take a lot. Like, someone would have to be outright hostile to me as a person. Pointedly. Snippy is not that. I don't care. Speaking of employees, spending a good chunk of your Monday in a meeting, making sure one of you guys you manage doesn't get thrown under a bus. Ooh. I've been there. You have honed your manager power. Manager powers activate. Gotta say, I know there's a check in here. Allegedly. Turn that into your own personal disco hall. Had a Bluetooth speaker and one light was always flickering. Oh. Aligned more of the upper management involved. Oh, okay. The people pitching are gonna like how this meeting goes. They never do. They never do. Have you ever had to fight nepotism with nepotism? I have. It's not fun. It wasn't your doing, just the company was slow at fixing things. Yep, been there too. I had to sit in on like mall meetings because my manager didn't want to work mornings. Or no, my manager wanted to exclusively work mornings, but like specifically on certain mornings, I stood in because the manager didn't want to go to these mall meetings. And honestly, I can't blame them after the fact. Okay. Yep, still no rain wave. All right. 3 minutes of ads are gonna play, so feel free to get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated. Take your meds if you need to, but don't go too far. We will be right back. I am back. Hello, hello. How is it going, friends? I hope you're all having a good time zone. I hope everyone is having a good time zone. Kpa. And qua. Very good. Okay. Let's go back. How do I want to approach this? Let's start from the top, quite literally. Stop. Top coin. Okay, captions, you're having one today. Oh right, this is where you get the ice beam normally. Right, okay, yeah, because you do that, okay. Your 10 playthrough on 7 remake, nice. I have played remake, I have not played rebirth yet. I need to. It's important! That gold skull chilla token was listed as important, and yet... Intended to focus on rebirth, then horse girls happened, yep. Yep. I think I have a spoiler thread in the Discord for rebirth. So, like, you know, it's not talked about in just regular gaming. Better than remake. Yeah, I'm gonna play it at some point. I own it on PC. But I need to get my graphics card installed. And like a bunch of other stuff. Realistically, I should just like... Mana's Potion, thank you so much for the raid! Guests of the Carnelian Sparrow, gather around. Welcome in, friends from Mana's Potion stream. I hope you had a great stream. I hope Dragon Quest XI is treating you well. I still need to play that one of these days. And overall, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend time zone. Thank you so much for trusting your community here amongst the sea of channels on this website. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it, but welcome in, everybody. My name is Dove. Pronouns are she, they. I am a retro RPG enthusiast and professional red mage. I do a little bit of everything. Challenge runs, speed runs, or not speed runs, challenge runs, shufflers. I don't do speed runs, I should. Randomizers, the occasional first play, and more. If you like a really deceptive bird who lies about speedrunning Final Fantasy, hit the follow button. I have anonymous follows on, doesn't even have to be a speedrun, exactly. I have anonymous follows, no pressure, no callouts, but feel free to poke in and say hello. And I am doing a solo Archipelago because this is the last weekend I will be doing streams. I'm moving to weekdays, and I'm making an event of it because, I mean, normally I would just like, okay, this is the last day of the week, and then I would, like, a sensible person would just, like, take the entire day off, right? Not me. I never lost control. I could have sworn one of those was, like, a thing. But yes, thank you again for that raid. I do appreciate it. Genuinely. Wish I had Wave Beam. Right now I'm playing Super Metroid. In a little while I won't be. We've already finished one game, so we're down to the Super 6 Shuffled Summer successor of Shuffle 7. I'm trying to be alliterative for literally no reason. Yeah, I have no reason why I named it so weirdly, but here we are. But yeah, we finished Mario. We are doing some Super Metroid. I'm also playing a bunch of other games. List of games is up there in the top right. I think I'm either BK or functionally BK in, Mystic Quest. I think I'm BK in Mystic Quest. Where am I on this map? I'm in places, I'll tell ya. Well, I'm not going back this way. I am going back this way. Okay. I need to play Dragon Quest XI one of these days, though. I've played 5 twice, and 8, I want to say I've done that twice. I have not played the 3DS version, or I've played it, but I never beat it. And then I started 3. You know, the NES version. Oops. Big warning on 11 is it's long. I mean, yeah, it came out around the, like, same general time frame of Persona 5, which is also like a bajillion-hour RPG. The thing is, though, like, I'm not worried about length of an RPG, especially if I'm not streaming it. Like, if I don't stream that first play, then, I don't have to worry too much. Longer than base P5, which is a statement. Ooh, damn, that is long. But not royal. Also interesting statement. I really should get back to Persona 5. But I think before I play, like, attempt Persona 5 again, I think I actually want to play SMT4. Because technically I started that one without finishing it before starting Persona 5. And I remember having a lot of fun with what I played of SMT4. But at this point I would have to start it over. Recovery heart. Triforce piece is always good to see at this point. You ever just forget you have a grappling beam because, like, let's be honest, you don't need one? I was very much enjoying SMT4 though. I'm kind of getting a vibe of going back to it too. Also, I don't need to do this jumping puzzle because lol gravity suit. Really? Oh, I went through the stream backwards. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I liked how Persona 5 started. I just didn't play it for, like, very long at all. And SMT4, I actually did play for a good little bit, so I kind of do want to go back to that. I've just been on a Kingdom Hearts hyperfixation, and, like, I don't know how many times I'm gonna replay that series in my life. Probably at least one more. If I can stop, like, taking myself out of my own space jump will be fine. I didn't need to use a power bomb, but I did use a power bomb. Kingdom part. Look, I see skyboats. I assume it's the enemy. Nobody has skyboats. Okay, they're not real. They're Imperials. All the airships were replaced by Imperial drones in the 800. I don't remember the calendar for Xenogears. Innocent gummy ships. Oh, he would. I always forget. Gebler than Imperial. You know what? You're right. It's been a while. Few people know about Solaris, and those do say Solarian instead of Imperial. True. Xenogears was a very long game. I love it though. Like, I get why so many people hold it in the regard that they do. At this point. Going through the mid-game was a different story. Took you being tipped off by a friend to figure out that the gravity suit gives lava immunity and freedom of movement in lava. This was your first Metroid? It was mine too. Gotta say, I'm pretty sure that's the only hidden item on this entire screen. Don't get me wrong, I think Xenogears deserves a remake. and I would like very gladly pay money for one. Hydrate! I do kind of need one, don't I? It's sorting out who holds what of the IP, yeah. I agree. That is also like a colossal deal in and of itself. More of that universe, yeah. More of that, like, part of that universe, yeah. I could hope. But yeah, no, like, that was a very fun game, but it was also very long. And because it was the first playthrough, I was doing the voices. And let me tell you, it drains your stamina real quick. If you guessed voicing a 94-hour playthrough of an RPG, you'd be correct. And the later half is very, very dense in text. Not bad, just dense. Whee! In the meantime, how's everyone else doing? The reason for the density is they intended more gameplay and just ran out of time and resources. Characters kind of narrated a couple of big arcs. To which I counterpoint with how fatigued I was of the dungeon design at that point in the game, before that point in the game. I wouldn't have wanted to play out some of those dungeons, especially given the like narrative description of some of the enemies. All these supers I'm wasting. Croc. Bye, Crockemeyer. Oh no, he's back! If they remade it, it'd be more balanced. Squeenix Soft got many more years of experience. Counterpoint, all of their New Year's letters from like the last like 10 years. $5. They intended it to be more games, were just kind of told no before the first game release. The original plan was to end the game after Solaris, which would have been a really good end game, honestly. And if the rest being sequels, yeah. But then Squeenix happened. I don't care that it wasn't Squeenix at the time. Squeenix happened. Triforce piece. Love to see it. I'm gonna assume this is the way that leads us back around, so I'm gonna explore it first. Oops. Yeah, the part I forgot was to jump. Whee! Nobody guard is not important. It's a goofy shield. What could possibly make that progression? I'd love to be able to beat Roxas and finish the game, but I don't have my nobody guard for Goofy. What if Cloud had Xehanort cells? Oh my god. This is gonna lead Sigpipe to what if Dolan. To which there is no answer. The nobody of Kermit, oh my god. What if Kermit the Frog had legs? Fans wanted more Final Fantasy, so I gave them what they damn well wanted. I also love Final Fantasy. Yoko, what is up? Hi, hello. How are you doing? Said long-winded joke is a meme, yeah. Oh, you want more to you keep your voice down? No, you're good. You're good. I mean, what? I am allegedly missing one check down here somewhere. What? A beverage of sorts. Wait, no, I don't have any more checks here. Okay, well then we're done here. Meanwhile, in Upper Norfair, I have 3 checks here, which makes sense. Don't know where they are. Let's leave this place. Because that is all just lower Norfair, and I don't want to go there on 4 energy tanks. Okay, I do want to get out of here though and explore other places. Meridia and wrecked ship are technically options in the loose sense of the word. I've already gotten this check. Turbo space jump because randomizer settings. I think my #1 priority find is gonna be my Ocarina of Time, well, Ocarina. You ever just like so good at video games? Yeah, me too. Very good at video games. Video games. Which ocarina? The ocarina of what? The ocarina of seasons. Your favorite? Yeah. I should have added Oracle of Seasons to this one, but like this list of 7 is just like the quintessential classics. Also, I could generate on the website if I can generate on the website by just like taking games that are like not in beta. I love having screw attack. The wrecked ship would be value, but I don't feel confident going into Phantoon with only 4 energy tanks, 4 spare tanks rather, and yeah, 2 reserve tanks, but I want more health in general. Is this officially W ship? Yeah. Not to be confused with G ship. I had a legend career as gold ship. I actually did finally beat a gold ship run. That was fun. Gold ship is the Majima of horse girls. I said what I said and I have no intention of taking it back. I'm going to the space boat to save because I know where that's going to lead me out. Like if I'm not confident taking on Phantoon, I'm sure as hell not confident taking on Phantoon when I haven't saved. It is foolish to bet against gold ship. It is foolish to bet on gold ship. Honestly, yeah, that tracks. I can see that burn, yeah. That absolutely tracks. Bum 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 bum. Iconic music. Oh. Don't know why I'm filling out like the entire map as if I'm gonna find like that Symphony of the Night ring, right? Like. Yeah, I didn't think so. Worth a shot. Need to go now, but thanks for stream. Thanks for hanging out, Lemmy. I appreciate it. Get some good rest. Have a good rest of your time zone. I think Ocarina might actually be the play, but I would like to have the Ocarina before I do it. ALTTP might be better value, though. I'm gonna take that flying thing. $5. And over here we have Sky Fragment. I didn't realize I was broken, but I guess that makes sense. It explains a lot of things, doesn't it? Have I missed anything else in Criteria besides 3 checks? Somehow. If Kiryu is Mejiro McQueen's trainer, and Majima is Gold Chips, then Rice Shower would probably be trained by Saejima. Ricky, what is up? Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good time zone. Mine suddenly went to Akiyama being Bourbon or Rudolph's trainer. I'll think about who Akiyama trains. Pocket Circuit Fighter is Urara's trainer. I will not be taking any questions at this time. I hope you're having a good time zone. You're doing well? That's good, that's good. You want this crossover now? I want this crossover for a different reason than you do. Like a Dragon 9 would do this? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I want this for a different reason than you do, Burn. Oh, there we go. Do a spin-off with the entire Yakuza cast plays the girls, the mechanics racing beat 'em up hybrid. I want it because Majima would then be singing Umapyoi Densetsu as himself. Mini Fantoon thing, you are not welcome here. Stop being in front of me. Okay, don't use super missiles, don't use super missiles, don't use super missiles. Aren't gotcha mascots from Grand Blue? I guess Phantoon, like, isn't, like, high damaging. But supers are its weakness, and it also pisses it off. I'm getting really bad luck, but Phantoon is all about that, so. To be fair, if someone hit me with my weakness, I would go berserk too. That's not my weakness, that just pisses me off. There's a difference. I think I'm in range where a super will kill before he goes berserk. Definitely is now. Just wanted noted for posterity that Mint to be thinks that scimitars are comfy footwear. Not my cup of tea, but hey, more power. Also that cavemen had movie theaters and lived in, like, Indiana. I'm fine picking up the junk items because it could be like things that are marked as junk that aren't really. Optional heart stars and the like, but... Still have a bunch of checks up here. Like, I'm not BK, but I still want more health than I currently have. I'm sorry for all the quiet today. Like, I'm super mega out of it. I was up half of the night with, like, a really bad toothache that I still kind of have. So your bird is, like, really tired. But I still want to go, like, the full gamut of stream because it's the last weekend stream, you know? that's where that check was. Okay. I was messing around in an archipelago, very small archipelago with friends like a few days ago, and we didn't finish it. But I'm like, oh, there's a check there. Okay, where is that check there? Now I know. Hello, little guy. It's a little guy. Look at it, it's a little guy. That was a little guy. Yep. Yeah, time to walk through spikes while contemplating orb. This is my child. Needs my assistant to walk through spike and get orb. I will take max HP up, yeah. I've decided I don't want to go through the entire thing again. There's stuff I want to explore. Expecting bowling, that would have been funnier. Okay. Wait, but how am I meant to get that kind of speed? I'm not. That's the fun part. Okay. We have Metroid Prime Pinball when is Samus bowling? I don't know. We'll have to ask her. Right. Okay, that's not actually a speed. Okay. All that for $1. Ah, okay. It actually isn't. Okay. Well, that's alright then. Now I'll go through the whole thing again. How's everyone else doing, though? This is the last day of the gift sub discount and also the last day of weekend streams for like a really long time, probably. Because this is basically just 2 stream weeks taped together. Because, like, I'm going from Thursday through Sunday to Monday through Thursday, so I'm just doing 2 weeks consecutively. Anyway, capitalism. I think I'm actually going to switch games in the interim. So, 3 minutes of ads. Feel free to get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated, take your meds if you need to. Don't go too far, we will be right back. Alright, I am back. Hello, hello. How is it going? Thank you for the welcome back. You are Uwa. 2-hour time is probably closer to a casual playthrough. But hey, I'm not one to judge. Anyway, we're going to ALTTP for, like, the reason of I have probably a lot more I can do there. Thieves Town is always a better start for me. I got some stuff. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. I went from like 11 Triforce pieces. We're going up to like 40. Right, because I haven't played this one in a while. Could be worse. It could be our Ocarina of Time seed, where every single item is just Ganon theme. But yeah, while we're going through the Star Wars text crawl, yeah, how's it going? This is the last weekend stream in regular rotation. If there's an event that necessitates it, cool, but otherwise, starting tomorrow is the normal week going forward. Gonna knock out some important communications today, but immediately after breakfast forgot that and decided to play Void Stranger. I need to check that game out, because I have been told about it by no less than like 4 people. Gun knife, because Burn chooses violence. Going with less knowledge than I have now. Nobody has told me anything other than I should play it. Yeah, like, I know nothing about the game. The problem is, I don't have that kind of money right now. And also, I'm still in my Kingdom Hearts kick, so I'm not, like, chomping at the bit either. Yeah, we passed restoration at 50% a while ago. How's it going, Draconics? All that to say, I'm saving and quitting and playing another game. No, I'm joking. Still no sword. Holy heck. I know I had silvers hinted or in a shop somewhere. Oh, did I close text by accident? I closed text by accident. Hate being sword locked. Yeah, it's not great. Anyway, that was just arrows to OOT, so let's just, you know, increase the text crawl even more. So what can I do right now? Punch! Here we go. Throw a punch. So I don't have hammer, correct? Yeah, and I don't have flute. I do have a bottle, which means I should check sick child before I forget. Max HP up really good. Love to see that. Things you love to see. Thought about going an octave higher. My voice is not there today. Yeah, the song that played when I stopped playing Trails SC, the really cool song that Blab wanted me to see. Yeah, I can sing that. That's in my range now. But I had to practice the ever-loving heck out of it in order to, like, actually be able to do it. It's nothing... My own sword for this game or the Ocarina in OOT would be really big. Any keys are, of course, perfectly fine. You know what? Turn into magic, because I said so. Because I have said so. Triforce piece is always good. Always love to see those. The second I get enough Triforce pieces, I am just hard go mode. And I'm like, I will stop what I'm doing to do that. All right, let's play money laundering game. Super! Let's open this. I have one small key and no big key. I'm gonna dip it. It is 4 checks, so I am gonna dip. Maxim Tomato doesn't do anything. Not really. I wish I had a sword. Singular dollar. Seriously, there are 4 of them. But yeah, something I was talking about earlier in like the as an island to the sea of me complaining about fast food retail work. But, you know, I used to, like, not judge people on their grammar, but it used to be a thing that, like, I actually cared about. Like, oh, someone posted the wrong your. Let's point and laugh at him. And, like, I just don't care anymore. It was a very silly thing to be hung up on in the first place. Oh no, I've gotten 4 checks here already. There's stuff I can do in Skullwoods, don't want to though, especially without a sword. That's right, pal. That's what you get. Thanks for the boost. Thanks for the boost. Let's play shovel making game, why not? But yeah, I used to be one of those grammar people, and it's like, I'm just gonna go back in time and tell past me to just stop, to just shut up. It's like, no one thought I was cool for doing it. No one thought I was like big brain bird. Except for me, it is for me. Cool. $420 out of 69. I don't care. They're just an invisible 0. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, I used to be one of those people, and oh boy, I wish I hadn't been. Like, it was... My point being, it's never too late for people who are currently hung up on grammar stuff to not. I guess it wasn't as long of a conversation topic as I thought. Realistically, I should have saved this check for later. What are you gonna do? Who knows? Who cares? Hydrate! Huh. All that for nothing. I would have rather actually had than nothing. In the meantime, yeah, how's everyone doing? What is everyone else up to? I have Dark Death Mountain also as an option. Fue? Why fue? Are you doing more rice shower runs? I'm gonna start doing TM Opera runs after stream. Actually, no, I'm in Go mode in the other Kingdom Hearts randomizer I'm in. I need to finish that. But then, yeah, I probably want to do some, like, TM Opera runs. Make sure I get my Opera Umapyoi. Right, yeah, no, this is fine because I'm gonna go up, talk to Tree Kid, and then go Hype Cave. That was a recovery heart. Still better than a gold Skulltula token, at least. Lost the run by Rice Shower, yeah. Man, a sword would really hit the spot. Yeah, boss versus playable character, yeah. Triforce piece is really good, on the other hand. I don't have the Master Sword going that way would be pointless, but this way on the other hand... I do not have the regular flippers. I'd have to cheat and get fake ones. Supers! Health. A trap that doesn't matter anymore. Hovers! Okay. Hovers are good. We like those. Hover boots are good. Hover boots are very good. Okay, we like those. Hover boots are very good. Very good. And oh, I can reach Shadow Temple, so that puts that in logic. Recovery heart. 5 coins to Burbio. This shop was a total freaking rip-off. I do have one small key for Aghanim's tower, and technically a way in. Actually, no, I can't beat him. I don't have the bug net or a sword. So I actually can't beat Aghanim. If I can get to it, Palace of Darkness is technically an option. To start, I don't have the hammer still. I'm missing a weird subset of like very specific items between both of the Zeldas I'm playing. Like the Ocarina very specifically for OOT. And then sword and hammer for this one specifically. It's a little odd missing the things that I'm missing. They're things I'm not normally used to missing. That's a Triforce piece, it's worth. The rest wasn't worth much at all, nope. I missed! I really want a sword. Those guys pissed me off. There's an archipelago item. But first, what is in the shop? Triforce piece, good. Aki, what is up, Halo? Really, the hookshot kills those in one. I didn't know the hookshot killed those in one hit. That is really good to know. Singular dollar. I don't have a lot I can do. I can finish Eastern Palace. Yeah, that is something I can do. Heal me for 10 rupees. 20 rupees, heal me. Okay, so we did at least beat Mario. That's really good. Dead check. Oh, okay. Whee! Triforce piece, good. Love to see it. And I think without being able to swim, this is as far as I go here. Yeah, because that's the way back. Okay. I'd have to fake flippers. So Dark Death Mountain is now is like kind of my best bet. Spectacle Rock I can still check. I just ran into a rock. Okay, that is a real check. It's real. Sage, what is up? Hi, hello. How are you, friend? What are you up to? Shalashaska for recovery heart. Okay, so I don't need to do that at all. Just a projectile refill. I don't have the big key, so that was a really short trip into Tower of Hera. I feel much more confident than I did the first time round. And are you up to, Sage? I hope you're having a good time zone. The complete lack of enemies here makes this, like, more desirable. To, like, just kind of play around. Captions died! Wow, recovery hearts. Gasp. Gonna just delete some blocks. Because I'm a good Samaritan clearing the way of caves for other passers-by in the future. Is this Death Mountain or Recovery Heart Mountain? SMH? SMH my head. I realize technically dipping Ganon's tower is an option. It's just a junk armor. Don't know why it's marked as useful. Yeah, oops, all recovery hearts. The mountain. Oh, I was silly and removed that pot for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Rhythmically chiming against a hollow wall with my hookshot is a pastime. Man, Dark Death Mountain is sure not paying out in any capacity. This sure is one of the... Okay, that's just ether. I do have that too, but I don't have a sword with which to cast it. So let's go over here. Kirby's probably got a bunch of stuff, now that I think about it, because there's a lot of Sphere Zero that I just did not do. I don't have red canes, so I don't know why I'm coming down this way, other than the hope checks. Bomb shoes, I guess. Triforce piece, alright, now we're talking. Missiles. I still don't have a hammer. I really want to keep going. I don't want to end it early. It'd be very thematically appropriate if I didn't do the full stream on the last weekend day. And also waste like 3.5 hours of discount gift sub time. Cats. And also a snake or a worm or something. An explosion of cats. I'm so sorry, chat. I think I like the pain of like being up half the night with a toothache. I think I am just tapped out for today. I am like really sorry the last weekend day turned out to be like half a day, but it's fitting if you think about it. But I'm running on empty. Yaro, what is up? Hi, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna go probably nap for a little bit, and then I'll probably be in my server after.